I am so beyond excited for this video. It's palpable. First off, yes, I'm wearing my contacts because I feel like I will be able to test this out better with them in. Second off, on a scale of 1 to bald, how bald do I look? It's all good, right? I have my hair up in a bun. Let's just get right into the product because I really don't care about anything else at this point. It is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Gel Liner thing. Here it is. If you are an avid YouTube watcher like myself, you would have seen this many times before. You know, Benefit sends out their products to YouTubers and bloggers very often and in abundance. So it's been hard to tell whether or not these people have been telling the truth, especially because I've been very confused in the sense that I'll see a video, you know, be watching them test this out, and they'll be drawing it on and it'll be going on super silky smooth, nice and beautiful, and they're like, I don't really like this, it's not very good. I'm like, I don't understand, that looks delightful. And then some people will be using it and it'll be going on like super dry and patchy and crumbly, and they'll be like, this is the best thing I have ever used in my life. I don't know what's going on. I'm here to find out. If I don't like it, I'll just return it because this was like $20-some, so I'm not about to waste it. I'm just gonna hope that it is perfect and wonderful. Basically, if you don't know, Benefit claims that this is the first ever lash-hugging gel liner pen. Apparently, I feel like people have been saying Maybelline actually made one first. I don't know. I had never heard of the Maybelline one until this started popping up. So, but basically, you know how it is, right? When you like have been dreaming about a product and then you finally are holding it and it's just kind of, I'm not gonna make upgasm on camera. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. There's the liner. It does have directions in here, so let's take a peek-see. Ooh, tons of languages. That's nice of you, Benefit. Where's the English? Basically, they're showing that you can do multiple different liner looks with this thing. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory with any liner. Twist off cap. Stop it, Cassie, stop it. Inappropriate for the public. Ooh. So they've got this little stopper in here. I actually think I am going to keep the stopper so that this doesn't dry out. We'll see. We'll see. Basically, pull that out. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that's as satisfying as it is. So the tip really is super duper bendy. Ooh, bending. I'm probably gonna break this thing. You're supposed to twist it up, and you're supposed to get just the ittiest bit. Anything twist up always makes me super nervous that I got it done, because it doesn't come out right away. Okay, now really, where is it? I see it. I see it! Look! It's really tiny, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it looks creamy to me. I'm doing this on the inside of my hand because I have places to go and I don't want that to be all over the back of my hand. I don't know. Mine is going on super creamy. So I think it's time to put this on my eyes. I'm so excited. I'm actually really nervous to do this video because whenever I do eye things, I'm never in the frame. But I'm gonna try my darndest. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one click. Alright, so that was just from one click with this. I'm gonna do one more click. I personally think it went on just fine. I think because of the way that the tip is, it's really easy to get that wing. The one thing with gel liners, I feel like, is that it's much harder to get a very crisp line compared to liquid liners. But if you've ever used a gel liner before, you kind of already know that. But I think, you know, from far enough away, you can't really tell that it's a bit dabby. I think it looks quite nice. So I'm gonna move on to the other eye here. So second eye is done. Not perfect. I definitely have sister liner today, not twins. I'm just gonna make this one a little thicker. Okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead. I think it looks good. I mean, you can see that, right? It looks nice and smooth. Very, very black, very, very pigmented, very, very matte, which is also something that I personally really like in a black eyeliner. It's definitely a bit messy because you keep having to clean the tip off, which I should have just brought a tissue out here, but I didn't see that coming for whatever reason. I am going to stopper it. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but I'm going to because I'm nervous that if I don't, it's gonna dry out. So yeah, that's that, you guys. I'm a little nervous because it definitely is wiping off some on my hand just from me rubbing. So I'm just gonna put on some mascara. I'm just using up the last bits of my Mally volumizing mascara. Mascara is on. I look much less like an alien now with some lashes. So there you go. You can see the liner on. Like I said, I am so happy with how this looks right now. I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day. It is currently 2:36 p.m. I've just got to go to class like usual. Nothing crazy going on, but it'll be a full day. And like usual, I'm gonna take you with me. Let's go do this thing. Let's go out into the world and put this thing to the test, shall we? We shall. I am home! Finally! It is currently 12:53 p.m. I am so sorry that I did not check in with you all earlier. Usually I get a break in my class because it's a 4-hour-long class, but today there was no break. It was awful, especially because this contact was not cooperating with my eyeball. It was in so much pain, and hence why there are going to be discrepancies between the eyeliner on both of my eyes. Let's just check on the eyeliner so that I can go and drink some beer and eat some food and then go to bed. This eye lasted fantastically. This eye, not so awful, but like obviously faded and rubbed off there. I mean, I was doing this a lot. I don't like actually ferociously rub or anything, but I was dabbing at my eye, and hence why it is all faded in that inner portion there. I'm happy that this eyeliner actually did seem to live up to the hype. Honey! Yeah! Yes! Hoofta! I'm happy that I actually like this liner. I think it's definitely one of those liners that you are either gonna love or you're gonna hate. If you are the kind of person that touches your eyes a lot, this is not for you. Clearly, it's gonna rub off. It's not like some water ink liners where you can rub and they'll stay. It's not happening with this one. This is also not for someone who does not like gel liner, because it's obviously a gel liner. Basically, that just means, like I said when I was applying this, it's impossible. I mean, you can if you are a master. It's essentially impossible to get a super solid, crisp line, but I mean, you can get a pretty nice line with it anyways. People that would like it, people who like really pigmented matte black liner, people who don't mind kind of getting used to a new medium in the sense that it's a gel pen type thing. So I mean, you know, you kind of have to get used to it, but there's kind of a learning curve to any kind of liner if you're switching it up, so I mean, that's really not that big of a deal. I also really like it compared to other gel liners in the sense that there is no brush that you have to continuously wash. The applicator still gets messy and you still have to kind of wipe it off while you're applying so that you don't get clumps and smudges everywhere, but if you just have a tissue or something right by your side, you can just wipe it off as you're applying, and then you never have to worry about washing a brush with this, which is really nice. I think basically the main like problem we were all kind of seeing in the original like first batch of videos that came out for this product on YouTube, I mean, people just didn't know how to use this pen, and like I get that. I probably would have used it wrong if I hadn't seen these people doing it wrong in the first place. I think the big key here is to just do one click at a time. I know it's tempting to do even just 2 or 3 or more, but one click at a time. There will be the babiest bit of gel that comes out of the tip, and then just use that and you'll almost be able to go across your whole eye. If you end up using more than that or squeezing out more than that, you're kind of SOL. Like, it's gonna crumble off like you saw it happening to some people. I'm actually quite curious to see how this applies over itself. 1 minute. Okay, so can you see I went over it right there and it applied over itself nicely, I think. I think the only thing is that like in these areas, it's like if you go over it, you know, a bunch of times, that's when it kind of starts to like crumble off and whatnot. So I think one of the things with this is that you really have to be, I don't know that precise is the word, but you definitely have to know what you're doing. I would not say that this is for a beginner. Like, this is definitely for someone who has tried their fair share of eyeliners before. I am going to finish off my night right, like anyone should, and watch Abby Lee Miller yell at some small children and make them cry. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are all doing marvelously well in the heat of the summer here. It is so hot and muggy here in Boston. And yeah, just until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!